Yo guys, I hope everyone's well and having a good trading week. It's Friday the 21st of February. I haven't posted this week because price for Euro and cable have been pretty poor. So simply there's no reason of posting things that are just not good, as in price action wise. And sometimes traders are going to just have weeks like this. It's not every single day, every single week that there's going to be nice price action trading opportunities. So for me personally anyway, and that just comes up to my trading setup, my trading strategy. Sometimes the strategy is just not going to be there, and there's no point in me forcing things. So this video is just going to be me pretty much tape reading, potentially entering a demo trade, depending on if price lets me. Again, there's no point of forcing price and trading, even in the demo, trading something that is just not there. So looking at euro dollar, traded lower back into this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency here. Okay, so it's traded nicely here, pulled up higher, dropped lower. So sell side's been taken here, and I've drawn this candle here, this down close candle. For me, I'm saying that as a bullish order block. And now there's 30 seconds left. I'm waiting for a bullish candle, so that is bullish candle for me. And if price closes like that, I'll then go into the seconds time frame to get an entry, potentially run on this buy side here. And if price lets it, or price wants to keep going, then buy side, buy side, buy side, and there's a little imbalance here as well. But for now, again, I always go for the lowest fruit from the tree. This buy side here is what I'm going to be aiming for. So a nice bullish closure. So now I'm going to go for the 1 minute time frame. So again, what I do straight away is I draw. Let's actually just draw it from here. That'd be my first partials, and that'd be my lowest fruit from the tree here, just to make sure that I'm buying in a discount. Go on to the 1 minute time frame, okay, and is there a bullish order block anywhere? So I'll give you a second to see if you can see a bullish order block, and I'll wait for price to come back into there. If price doesn't come back in, then I'd have to just be patient and just wait for another setup, because using the 5 minute, the 1 minute, and the seconds, there's going to be lots and lots of setups. So hopefully you found the bullish order block, but it is this one here, this candle here. Bullish order block runs back into what, this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency here, and then it's changed state in delivery. So it's the last candle there. Again, it might not come back in, but we've just got to be patient. And yeah, just wait until price wants to come back into it, and if it doesn't, then yeah, it's fine. So just gonna be patient here. It's gonna be quite a long video. Not gonna be too much talking. Just gonna be focusing, but hopefully you guys can just tape read with me. And if price comes back into here, and we get an entry, then I go into the 1 minute time frame, and I want to start seeing the sell side of the curve act as opposing PD arrays. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. If it doesn't, then I'll explain if it allows me to. So yeah, buy side is my draw on liquidity for the next. However, if price changes, then it changes. But at the minute, it's saying that price wants to go higher. Let's take a look at the dollar quickly. Here, the 5 minute time frame. So we're looking for longs on euro. Then we should be looking for shorts on dollar. Dollar's taken out this buy side here, pulled lower, back into what, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency here, and you can say that that is a bearish order block here. So we haven't retested it nicely just yet. If it wants to do so, it could pull up, which would bring euro dollar down, potentially back into that 1 minute order block. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Let's look at cable, because you want all three of these to be running smoothly together. So let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, so cables ran back lower, looks to the left. Is there an order block here? These Down close candle here is an order block. Draw that across, draw it to just one candle. Here, order block, sell side here. Is there bar side imbalance, sell side inefficiency? Unfortunately, there isn't, which is completely fine. This could act as an inversion potentially, but it's traded lower, which I don't really like. So yeah, that's just unfortunate. Potentially could make Euro struggle. Let's go back onto here. Okay, so we're looking like we're running back into this bullish, bullish order block. Okay, so I'm going to wait for a breaker. And if price completely tanks lower, then what happens? We're not in the trade, are we? So nothing happens. Can't affect us. Let's look at the 1 minute again. So the 5 minute was here at 7:45. Potentially you could say this is an order block as well. But nothing sticks out too much, personally. So let's just say it could just keep trading lower, and we just have to wait for another order block. So here I would say this is the order block here. As it runs into the 5 minute inefficiency, it's changed state and delivery. So that would be the only other one that I class as an order block. If not, I'd have to just wait for price to play around, sort of like this, drop lower into an inefficiency for me personally. But we've had a low, a high, a lower low, so I'd wait for this high to get broken, and if there's a fair value gap inside the breaker, then that'd be my entry to see if there's a run on here. Again, look at the time, it's 7:50, which is a macro, which is a run on liquidity, which is nice. Using the 5 minute, 1 minute 15, a lot of times the macros do work out quite well. Doesn't always have to be this certain pair, but it will be a pair that there's going to be a run on liquidity. So, but again, nothing we're doing at the minute. No reason to be emotions, like to be in your emotions. Literally, we're just watching the market at the moment. It's made a high there, so it makes a lower low. Then we'll wait for that high to get broken. So price is just accumulating at the moment. Take a look at the dollar index. So just being patient. Nothing yet. But I want to start seeing indications that price wants to go higher. So here, let me actually just remove everything now, apart from this 1 minute order book here. We know what my bias is. Okay. Here is what I want to see act as an inversion fair value gap now. So I want to see price close above it. Then I don't want to see price trading on the lower half of it. So that's just like an indication that price wants to start trading higher. So I want to see a closure, and I don't want to see price start trading on the lower half. Okay, that just indicates price is just not as bullish as I want it to be, which means if I do end up getting into a trade, potentially take more partials if price ends up going up there, because it doesn't have the bullish power to maybe trade higher. Well, let me just remove that now. So price made a low, a high, a low. Still inside this 1 minute bullish order block. Let me get the midpoint of it. I'd like to see this act as an inversion here, and that could be an advanced breaker. So you're anticipating low, high, low, low. You're anticipating the breaker to get broke, so you'll be buying people's sell stops basically. Gone to the 5 second. Fair value gap on the midpoint, which is nice, but I want to see a closure above. Closure above. Now I don't really want to see price trading in this lower half, which again has happened. So I don't mind that the wick for the closure. So the closure is actually not too bad. But if price starts closing above it again, then I don't really want to see even the wicks. I don't want to see the price start getting into the wicks here. So once it has like a better closure than that as well. So these are just indications that price pretty much doesn't want to start trading up here. So my confidence levels of price wanted to run higher was lowered, and if I ended up wanting to get into a trade, then I would just lower my risk. Oh. So low, high, low, low. Let's see if this becomes an inversion fair value gap again. If price takes this high, then it becomes an imbalance. It becomes a breaker, bullish breaker. So that lines up nicely with the inversion fair value gap, which it has there. There's a fair value gap there. So fair value gap inside the inversion fair value gap on the breaker. So there's a few things. So this is a paper trade, by the way. There we go, right on there. Should have worked. Whoa. I mean, that's why I don't get why the spread was so crazy there, but hey ho. That is 4x for you. So stops just below there. Essentially one more time. And then target, so let's go into the 1 minute. So I could do sell limit there, sell limit there. And then let's do sell limit there, sell limit there. So it'll be something like that. And then I want to start seeing so here, the ones that closed above, I like that. I don't want to see price start trading low on the lower half. These are just indications that price wants to start trading higher. And then same thing with this one here. If it closes above, I want to see it act as an inversion, like a stepping stone. There and there as well. So it's still inside the macro. So 10 to the hour, 10 past the hour. I don't get how. I mean, I guess it's the 15-second time frame, but that is the only good thing with futures. Well, not the only good thing, but that is the good thing about futures, is it's a gentleman's market. The exact price is where you'll enter. With Forex, brokers can like increase the spread, so your entry is not exact. And then it can increase the spread, so your stop could get taken when it actually price doesn't go exactly there. So it's closed inside at the minute. I want to see a closure outside and start acting as an inversion fair value gap. I want to start seeing this act as in support now. So we've had accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So I want to see this distribute here. Don't really want to see the lower portion of this get traded to, or even like closed, especially closed. But I don't even like seeing that. So that is what I don't like. So this indicates price may actually start trading lower and potentially take me out. It just also means that price is not heavy on the buy side, on the bulls. So we might not even see price here, just this, in this run, basically. It's not going to be a home run, is what I'm trying to say. You want to see like institution order flow entry drills, like just tapping in, leaving fair value gaps open, like breakaway gaps, and you want to see speed. This is definitely not speed here. Let's go into the 1 minute time frame. Here I would like to see act as an inversion fair value gap. So if we draw this out, that's what I want to see, act as an inversion, especially if it closes in the next 10 seconds. Then I don't want to see the lower portion get traded into. I know I'm repeating myself, but that's literally the things that I'm just looking for. So this would have been my lowest fruit from the tree here. So it's a nice like 3.5 to 1 if I held. So 15-second time frame again. Here. I have to make there. But again, if we're just looking on the one, that should be that. That should be that. Let's see if this taps into it, and I don't want to see the lower portion of this inversion. It's traded into. I'll get rid of. Boom. There we go. Makes it so much neater. Yeah, that'll be the first draw here. 1.04700 basically. Right, so I'm going to quickly go to the next clip. It will be literally about 1 second after, but I'm going to speed this up. So I'm going to just keep this like this and just speed it up. So let me just do that. There, that's my target here. Boom. Again, lower portion, don't really want to get C traded into. And yeah, okay, I'm going to speed up now. Okay, so for some reason I thought I put another, I had another size or another position on for this buy side here, but apparently I didn't. But the next draw liquidity would be this high. But again, just aim for the lowest fruit from the trees, that buy side here. So yeah, I quickly ran and grabbed some food when price was, I think it was like trading around here. But yeah, I like the breakaway gap here, shows that it's bullish momentum. Then taps into this fair value gap here, nicely. Order block here, 1, 2, 3, takes these equal lows here, and then starts like trading higher. Takes buy side here, pulls lower back into this candle here, this bearish candle. If you're on a bullish run, bearish candles must act as what, support. So it starts trading higher, and I must have just done this by accident, but for some reason all of my positions came out here. But yeah, I'm not too sure exactly what I did. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know how long it's going to be, but yeah, that is how I found the draw on liquidity using the 5-minute time frame, and just literally just like a small run, which is only 15 pips. But getting into this precise entry of the seconds time frame, I mean, look at that, runs into there, taps one more time into the entry, into the inversion fair value gap as well. I like the look of that there. Just swipes lower, taking out people who moved their stops too early, and then absolutely runs. So hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe. Shout out to the Inner Circle Trader. I'm literally just using his PD arrays and to try and get bias, and yeah, hopefully price respects it, and yeah, runs to liquidity. That's literally all the market does, is run to liquidity or inefficiency. So keep it simple and enjoy your weekend. Be safe.